Hello viewers, welcome back to my channel Learn Sage Way. I am Shruti and today I am here on the third video of Python for Data Science playlist. In this playlist, I am uploading several videos which include from Python installation to building the first solution of data science using Python. If you are new to Python, I would highly recommend you to go through each and every video of this series. You can go to the video by clicking on the link, or I'll paste the link on the description box. So without any more wasting time, let's begin with the third chapter of Python Basics. For this tutorial, I am using Google Colab. I have already explained how to use Google Colab, or if you want to have the setup in your local system, I have explained that too in the last video. So the first thing we learn whenever we start any programming language is to print the hello world. So to print any statement, the syntax is print in small, and for any string we have to give the double quote or single quote. The second thing is the indentation. So in Python we have to maintain the indentation. Unlike other programming language, we will not use any bracket or parenthesis. Instead of that, we have to maintain the indentation. Hello. Then the other statement is world. So if you see, I am getting hello and world. So what will happen if I give a tab over here? That's right, I'll get an indentation error. So the third basic thing we have to learn in Python is how we can comment anything. Right there. So to comment a single line statement, we can use hash. How are you doing? Welcome to my channel. Okay. So for multi-line, what we can do, we can give hash in each and every statement, or we can put inside three quotes. Both will work. So the third thing is print statement. So we have different syntax for how we can print. So this is the first way, that which I have already explained you, using print and just blankly put in the parenthesis whatever we want to print. So now what will happen, we want to print with any value like video number. Let's say I want to print this. This is video number, then 3. So instead of hard coding, what we can do, we can concat with this variable. So if you right now don't able to understand what is variable, don't worry, later in this video I will explain what is variable. So just assume for now that with the hard coded text I want to pass something which changes. So now this is video number 3. So let's say what we can do. This is video number. Then what will happen if we just concat video number? Will this work? What do you think? See, I'm not getting any syntax error. So this is syntactically correct. But I'll get a runtime error. Why? Because this data is in integer format and I'm trying to concat with the string. So if I put this inside quotes, then I will not get any error. But this is not the right way, right? So what I have to do, I have to convert the integer to string. So this is called typecasting. Like I am changing the type of the variable from integer to string. Okay, so this is one way, and the other way is with the format. Print format. This is video number, then equal to, then I can put video number. Okay, this is video number 3. Sorry, my bad for the. So another way is this is video number, then I can put 0. Format video number. Okay, so what is happening here? Let me explain this. So what is 0? 0 means whatever present here, this is the 0th index. Okay, inside format, this is the 0 index. Put this value in this. So let's say I am putting one more. Okay, 1, and 1 will be, let's say, test. Okay, so the first thing is the 0, and then the comma is 0 is what? Video number is currently 3, so 3 is coming. After that there is comma, so comma is getting printed, space is getting printed, and after that what is in the first index? The first index is test, so test is coming. So can you tell me what will happen with this? What will be the output of this? If I altered the index, like the first one will be the first index and second is 0, will I get the error or I will get any output? What do you think? I'll get the output. If you know why I got this output, then you already explained. You already understood what I have already explained. If you have not understood it yet, so no worries, I'll explain it again. So what happened, like I have said that after equal to put the value what is in the first index. So what is in the first index? The first index is test. So test is getting printed at the first, and after that the 0th index is getting printed. Okay. So I am getting identical results, right? So with this is the easiest way to do. Then why we will go to such a hassle? To answer this, I have changed the video number to 4. Now you will see that the print statement is getting updated automatically, but the first statement is not getting updated as I have hard coded this value. So as here, this is a very small piece of code. So here it is very easy to identify where I have hard coded and update the result. But when we are coding in the real time, it is very difficult to identify where we have done the hard coding. So for any variable which we take as an input or that data needs to be updated, that we put in variable or put in some config file, so that if that data is getting updated, it will automatically reflect everywhere where it is been used. Now let's understand what is variable. Let's take a layman example. Let's say variable is a class. We can put water in a glass, even we can put Coke in a glass. So the water we can say as a data type. So the data what is going, the type of the liquid is water and the Coke is the type of the soft drink. So similarly, variable which holds the data. Okay, so that is called variable. Now what kind of data it can hold? Like glass can hold soft drink, glass can hold water. Similarly, variable can hold integer data type, variable can hold string data type, and many more. Now let's say I have declared a variable called name, and the data type is string. This is string I have put inside the quote, and the data is Shruti. So what this is called? So what this is called? This is the variable name. Okay, this is the variable name. The variable name is name. What is this? This is the data. The data is Shriti. And what kind of data is it? The kind is, the data type is string. Okay. Now we can put one more variable called A10. Now you can say what is the variable name? The variable name is A. What is the data? The data is 10. And what is the data type? The data type is 10. So let's check this. Okay. Print name, comma, type of what? Type of name. Okay. Next is print A, comma, type of A. C. Shriti is of string type. 10 is of integer type. Okay. Now we can override the data. The name is Shriti, right? Name is Shriti. Okay. So if I print the name, what I will get as the output? What will be the output? The output will be Shriti. Now what if I do the name is Sia, then print name? Will I get an error or I'll get an output? What do you think? What will happen? In this scenario, I will get an output. Why? Because So let's say this is the variable, okay, name. Okay, the initial name was Shriti. Okay, now what happened? If we print this variable, if we print this variable, what we'll get? We'll get Shriti, right? Now what we are doing in this name, we are overriding with Riya. Okay, now if we print, what the output will get? We'll get the name as Riya. Okay, so the variable, we can override the data. Now tell me one thing. If we do this, the variable is A. Okay, A is 10. Now print A. The data is 10. What will get as a output? 10. Okay, what is the data type? The data type is integer. Now if we change the data type itself, if we change the data type to a string, from integer to string, now if we do print, what you will get? We are still not getting the error. So in Python, we can override not only the data, we can override the data type as well. Okay. Now, when we are declaring any variable, there are few things we have to keep in our mind. Okay, like the variable name must start with letter or underscore character and cannot be any Python keywords. So whatever the variable I have declared, you can see that it is starting with alphabet. Okay, now I can start with underscore also, or a variable can itself underscore. Okay. See, so in actual real life scenario, we use underscore when we will not use that variable. Then you will think, why, if that variable is not needed in the further coding, then why will define? So there are scenario, let's say we are using any function and the function return to output. Okay, one output is required and the another output is not required to us. So what we do, we hold the first output in some variable name and the second output in the underscore. Okay, now we'll not get any error. Okay, let's say a name 1. Okay, is Shriti. Will not get any error. Okay, now what a illegal data type? If I do one underscore name, this is not allowed. A variable name cannot start with any integer. Okay, and one more practice we do, like if the variable name is large, like if we want to represent something, let's say model result. Okay, model result is, let's say, 90% accuracy. Okay, so we write with underscore or a with camel casing. Okay, this is the standard practice we follow. You can write without any underscore, that is not a problem, but is this readable? This is not readable, right? So To make it more readable, we put underscore or we maintain the camel casing. So now in your coding, if you are using underscore, you should not use camel casing for the variable declaration. Or if you are using camel casing, you should use that throughout and you should not use underscore for the variable declaration. You have to use one format throughout your coding. Now, one more illegal variable name, let's say class. Let's say I want to store the data which class Sam is in. Okay, so Sam is in fifth standard. So this is also a error. Now you will think, okay, let me comment the first one first. Okay, this is the shortcut for Mac, Windows and command and backslash. Okay, so directly the indentation is coming, or I have to go and put, see, or else I have to go and put the hash. Okay, now if I run this, you can see, right, I am still getting an error, invalid syntax error. So now you may ask, like, this variable is starting with alphabet, it is not starting with any uh, numerical, then why I am getting the error? So the error is because class is reserved keywords. You cannot use any reserved keyword while declaration. Now, what is reserved keyword? Okay, so in a coding language, there are few keywords which we will use to define something. Like def we use for writing a function, class we use to write any class. Okay, so this kind of thing we cannot use while declaration. So you have seen, right, I have override the variable is getting override. So the Python keywords are not does not have the ability or do not provide the feature to override. That's why we are getting the error. So we cannot use any predefined keywords. So for this we can write class, we can make a slight difference and put class number, will not get any error. Okay, now variable assignment. I have already explained how we can do variable assignment. Now there are other way too. Okay, one value to one variable. This is one value to one variable. That means name to, sorry, Shriti to name. What is the value? The value is Shriti. What is the variable? The variable is name. So one value to one variable. Okay. Now the second one is one value to multiple variable. So the multiple variable is name1 and name2. Okay, and the value is Shriti. Now print name1, print name2. Okay. Okay, see, the value is getting updated to multiple variable. Now can you tell me one thing, what will happen if I update name2 with Ria? Will the name1 will also get updated? What do you think? Only the name2 is getting updated. Okay, now the third way is multiple value multiple variable to multiple value. Okay, so we can write like this: a equal to 10, b equal to 20. Okay, print a comma b 10 20. Okay, another way we can write a comma b equal to 20, let's say 30 comma 40. What we'll get? We'll get 30 comma 40. Okay, so multiple variable, multiple value. The first value will go to first variable, the second value will go to second variable. Now the fourth one is the unpacking collection. Okay, don't concentrate on the term collection as of now. I will explain what is collection later in the video. In the next video, I'll just give you the overview for now, like how we can unpack a variable. Okay, let's say this is called list. Okay, so it has 10 comma 20. Okay, now if we put a comma b, okay, let's do one thing first. This is list. Okay, list is also a list of number. Okay, now if I do print list of number and type of list number, okay, what I will get? I am getting the data type is as list and the data is 1020. Okay, now what I will do? I will have a comma b. I am unpacking the data. I am unpacking the collection. The collection is list. I am unpacking the list. Okay, so there are two data. So what I am doing? Two variable, then the list of number. Sorry, list of number. Okay, then what I will do? I will do print a type of a, print b type of b. See what happened? In a we got 10 and the data type is now integer. It got unpacked. Okay, now let's say if I put my name here, how it will change? B will change to string. But if we see here, this is still list. Okay, but the data got changed to integer and string. Okay. In this video, I have explained about the basics of Python. In the next video, I will explain about the built-in data types of Python. If this video helps you, please like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon. Keep learning. See you next time.